Alright, it's 7 o'clock on Saturday, July 1st. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere in the low 60s. Our plan today is to hike about a 13-mile section of the Monadnock Sunapee Greenway. We hope to do it in 6 hours, 6-7 hours. We got plenty of food and water with us.
Yeah.
And
All right, let's hit the
we'll
trail.
get started, yeah.
So they have one of these little things with a logbook that you can
6:25.
you can just say where we're going. All right. Go back in there. And they do have the little map that shows the whole thing. But we're not doing the whole thing today.
We're doing this section so we don't have to do the whole thing.
Okay, so we've come to our first water crossing of the day. I'm thinking we've probably been about a half mile into the route here. Well marked with the white blaze. Well, we popped out to this dirt road. Carol said we've just been, what, a little over a mile in 33 minutes. 1.08. 33 minutes it took us. So that's right about, we were hoping to average 2 miles an hour moving. Yeah, we know we're going to stop for second breakfast, probably lunch. So we got plenty of water. So basically I was thinking about at the beginning of the hike going over what our expectations are.
Yeah.
So basically that's it. Our expectations are trying to keep it around 2 miles an hour moving time. I mean, I'm thinking if we're done by 3 o'clock, that would be
Awesome.
Yeah, so actually 8 hours with stops will probably be good, which would bring us at 3 o'clock. So we will check back in at the end and let you know. So far the trail is as expected. It was just a walk through the woods back there towards the end of that last mile. Got a little uphill, but not what I would call steep at all.
No, we only did a total of 148 feet of elevation gain.
Okay, yeah.
Through
So
that whole mile.
we got to watch for the white blazes here, and I see another one up ahead on the road. So we'll check back in when we get to 101, I think. All right, let's see, come back. Looks like we're coming out to a little logging road or something. Big beaver dam here. So we made it out to 101.
Yeah, it's been 1 hour and 21 minutes. We've been 3.06 miles, 282 feet of elevation gain. Our average speed has been 2.3 miles an hour, which is awesome, right on target.
Yeah. The next stop that we make should be the first shelter that's, yeah, it's the first shelter. Yeah, it's called the Splinter Shelter. I think it might be about 3 more miles, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see when we get there. All right, so we're heading up here. Actually, I wonder if this tells.
Adams Gorge.
Oh yeah, that should be a fun place to stop. Okay, so the trail's become quite muddy here. Back there, we were able to walk on the edge and really stay out of the mud, but no choice here but to just walk through it. Try to stay on the rocks the best I can. So we just took the turn for the shelter. We're gonna head out here. Oh, it's right there. It's not very far off the trail at all. So we're gonna stop here, take our first real rest. Hopefully, I think there's a privy here we can use. This is a Splinter Shelter. You can stay in the shelter, or you're also allowed to put a tent somewhere if you find a good spot for a tent. I'm not seeing it. Maybe out behind here. Anyway, we're gonna take a little break. Oh, Carol, so why don't we say how far we've gone? And there is another trail
So
register.
we've gone almost 4 miles, 3.99 in an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
Right
So
on track.
we're on track for our 2 miles an hour moving time. We're gonna
They let me know we took a wrong turn.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a little break here. So I think we stopped for about 15 minutes or so. Used the open air privies. Thinking we never want to stay in shelters because, I mean, I can't even imagine like the bugs, mice. But we're looking around here. There's really not a lot of places that look flat enough to put a tent. That's for sure. We're gonna head back out. Looks like the sun's peeking through, which is not a good thing for me. We were hoping the sun would stay in the clouds because the temperature's not that high right now, but it's humid. It's definitely humid out today. So, and from this shelter, it's 12 miles to the next shelter. So that's why we're doing this section as a day hike, because we're thinking we might come and do the rest of it. Maybe, who knows, but we didn't want to walk 12 miles with our full backpacking packs on because they're about 25 pounds, and we were not sure how we could handle that distance with that much weight on us. Dam down there. Down through the gorge, huh? Down a little switchback. You can see the water falling over the dam a little bit from down here. And there's a bridge over here we're going to go over. So, in 1977 to 1982, hikers had to ford this river. So, in 1982, they built this bridge. I would not be going over this river here, that's for sure. Swampy area right here now. We just saw a deer. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough to get a picture of her. Nice big doe. I can see lots of deer prints in this mud. Fresh ones, they look like. But oh geez, look at Carol. She's been in the mud. But yeah, you really can't avoid it. But yeah, it's pretty wet. Probably lots of ticks in this grass. Oh boy, I don't even know where to go. Probably a mistake. Alright, looks like we got a little drier path over here. Oh, looks like we're coming up to a road. Another road crossing. Alright, I'm going to shut this off so I can get through this one. Come up to this dirt road here. I don't know what it is, but we're going to be walking up it for a little bit, it looks like. Going down Iron Nail Road. Monadnock, Sunapee, Greenway, north.
I made up somebody's driveway.
Yeah. The blaze. Oh. Yeah. Alright, this is one on the telephone pole down here. We figured it out. So we'll come up to another main road crossing. This is Chesham Road. Chesham Road. Back in here for a break. This is the Seaver Reservoir. Nice pretty view here. I'm thinking maybe some of this haze has got to be the smoke from the Canadian wildfires. It really looks more like smoke than than clouds. It's nice, pretty nice cool breeze coming off the water here. So, oh, I didn't know if you were going to say what we did so far. Might as well, since we're taking a real stop.
So we've done 5.95 miles. Our time is 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our average speed is holding at 2.3 miles an hour.
That's good.
Our total elevation gain, 528 feet.
We're about, what'd you say, we're
halfway.
5.95. Yeah, so we're a little under halfway right here. Looks like we're coming up to another dam area. Nice little view. Every time you come to the water like this, you get a nice cool breeze. Let's see what the temperature my thermometer says here. It says it's only 70. It's a little humid though, so we are sweating. I am anyway, I don't know about Carol. I'm sweating. But yeah, so it feels good when you come across the water and get the nice breeze. Stopping for another little break here. Apparently at this site, this horse sunk into the mud and had to be rescued by firefighters and EMTs. So I'm starting to feel the effects of this trail myself. And it's really humid, but we're taking a little rest here. We'll get into Nelson pretty soon, and we'll have lunch and take a nice good break there. The bugs are pretty shitty. I'm not loving this section of this trail. It's out in the woods here, and bugs, and I'm gonna say I don't like this section. Okay, looks like we're getting out of the woods here and back to a road walk, which I am gonna welcome. I don't have an easy time through these woods. This should be, what was it, Cabot Road? Cabot something road or Cabot Road. Alright.
See it, it's so hazy.
That's the name of the mountains over there. It's still very hazy. At the Nelson Public Library, where a nice lady let us go in and use the bathroom.
We've been 9.91 miles. Our time was 5 hours and 14 minutes. We're still maintaining our 2.3 mile an hour.
Oh, really? So that, what's our moving time then?
Speed. It doesn't give me moving time until we're done.
Until we're done, okay, all right.
Our elevation gain is now 1,198 feet.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a little bit of lunch here.
Yeah,
and
according...
we're gonna have a little over 2 miles, almost 3 miles left.
well, according to that map, it's 2.4 miles from here to where we parked the other car. So, we'll see. So we're actually cooking some lunch. We've had this thing sitting around. It's one of those freeze-dried meals. It's biscuits and sausage gravy. So we've already let it sit the 10 minutes that the bag says, and the biscuits seem pretty hard, so we're gonna let it sit a little longer. I did lick my spoon after I mixed it up, and it tastes just fine. So we'll see. We've been trying to get, we just figured we had these at home, we'd get rid of it. So we're having a second breakfast for lunch. The biscuit was still hard as a rock. I finally got mine to break up a little bit. See if it'll soak in there. I don't know if Carol can get hers broken. She's just got a spoon. Oh, it tastes just fine. We hung out here for a little bit. We're sitting here dreaming about ice cold drinks when we get to the car. These last two and a half miles done. So here we are. All we have to do is go across the street to Log Cabin Road, and this is where we're going for our final stretch. The trail is not good. It's really narrow and overgrown here. Big beaver dam over here. The bridge coming up. Nice. Beaver dam over there. Oh, nice view of the mountain here. Easy. We were hoping, it looked like it might rain a little while ago. We're actually hoping for it. So Nelson Stoddard. My car should be not very far from here at all. We got a through hiker trash can here. That's nice. Alright, we made it. Woohoo! Oh, there's my car. Yay!
It's 2:49. We estimated we'd be done around 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
We made it.
Yep. What do we do?
So, total length was 12.45 miles.
12 and a half miles.
Total elevation gain was 1,663 feet. Moving time was 5 hours and 38 minutes.
Oh, that's good. So
Yeah.
we did better than 2.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, better than 2 miles an hour.
Average pace 27:09. Our total time was 7 hours, 6 minutes. But
Yeah.
we took a good long
Break for lunch.
for lunch. We took a couple of breaks where we cleaned the debris out of our shoes and stuff. We did really good.